Thanks for joining us this evening.
Good to see you, Dan.
As you look at what's going on with the Republican Party, even with what you went through during the Obama administration,
3,000 pictures of Khalid. She's not even 3,000 days old.
Could you imagine
I have taken care of these children their whole entire lives. Every day, mom and babies. Sometimes I can't be in the picture because I'm behind the camera taking the photograph. Look it. Every day, clean, well groomed, nice, appropriate. Love children. Happy children.
Who scrambled onto the Trump bandwagon when it looked like she might get a primary in her district in upstate New York. So what this really exposes is
this is Spotlight on Kalia.
The Trump party. And there's tremendous fear of Donald Trump.
Not only did I get them dressed and taken care of, but I get my other kids dressed and taken care of.
What interesting to me, David, is what this says about the party, but also about the.
You came, what, July, August, September? That was pretty much it.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to put that in a way that's not insulting to people, because I'm surprised that most people just don't say, come on, man, really? About Trump and about the people who are telling you about this kid. Come on, guys, get it. You see right through it. They don't.
But you know, Don, this has been a long-term project with Donald Trump's. Remember, he had a session with Leslie Stahl right before he took office, and she reported after in the discussion before the program, she asked him, why are you always running the media down? He said, because I don't want people to believe
January.
when you say bad things about me. And that has been a long-term project.
Like, we're going through, like, what type of mother did they think I was?
That has only accelerated over time. And yeah, it's pretty frightening. Because there is
who paid for this to be done to me?
To this day, there's no evidence of the massive fraud that he contends. And by the way, he contended there was massive fraud in the last election, and that he actually won the popular vote. And he appointed a commission of his own loyalists to investigate this, and they could not find the evidence then. So this is a repeat of what we saw before. And, you know, I mean, I don't agree with Liz Cheney on many things, but at least she has the integrity to say there are bigger things than party, there are bigger things than Trump, and one of them is the sanctity of elections.
Same, since birth.
So, you know, but this project of disinformation by Trump is very intentional.
Breast milk.
Going on throughout his first campaign.
I breastfed my children. You tell me I don't care about my babies? You tell me I'm finna be strung out on dope or something? Or put anything before them?
Is this all about the GOP setting itself up for a minority rule moving forward, and how likely is that to happen?
They're missing medical appointments, actually, for the new teeth. Everybody had dental appointments. This is what I had planned for our May.
Which was a rough election for us in the Obama administration. But redistricting is not going to help Democrats. I mean, between redistricting and the census, the shifts in the census, you know, you're going to see a 5 to 10 seat shift in favor of Republicans. So Democrats are going to start in a hole in 2022. And the real question is, does the identification with Trump that he is...
What type of mother did they think I was?
Cheney episode underscores, does that undermine their chance to pick up some seats that they might otherwise pick up?
This is not okay.
Sort of conventional Republicans.
Then you wonder why you got people throwing themselves in the middle of the street and getting ran over. Like, who knows how much of fuckery they did to that lady?
Liz Cheney next week from her leadership post because she had the temerity to say...
Then you got people talking about you're going to kill yourself after I get done doing this. Like, come on now. Does it take a confession? That's not enough?
For a post-pandemic world, which is on our next. Fareed, it's so good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you as well. Thank you so
I mean, they're not always dressed the best, but they're clean. Their house is clean.
To steer away from the dangerous and
We literally just moved over there.
In her object, and she goes on to write this, history is watching, our children are watching. We must be brave enough to defend the basic principles that underpin and protect our freedom and our democratic.
Why would they do this to my family?
She's also warning.
Why would they do this to my family?
Is she right?
She's absolutely right. Look, the history of democracy, which is a very brief interview in human
And then say that these kids don't need to be around each other.
Suggests it's very fragile. Democracies get undermined very easily. It's not just the example of Germany. There are many, many examples. We think about Egypt, which went through
Catherine's 5, so he might have more photographs.
There are many, many examples all over the world throughout history. And almost always what happens is a demagogue
Go all the way to his birth.
somehow captures
That's crazy to me.
population that becomes fanatically.
I did this. I bought all these and picked out this and said him that way. I don't know where his daddy was. Don't care.
It's that simple, and unfortunately, that's really what's happened to the Republican Party, or a large part of it.
I did this every day.
So,
All through these years, and these people sit up there and want to act and treat me like I'm a stranger.
This goes beyond the Republican Party. This affects everyone. This affects the entire country. So what can happen next? If this can happen here now, what happens next?
You think these are all photos of Catherine looking bummy or something?
The big danger is that now one of the
Correct yourself. I would never send my kids outside looking anything but better than me.
As a whole, its entire command structure. And if this is a very powerful party, don't forget, Trump lost the
Educated, well loved, respectful, polite, caring. I miss my children.
It's really, in some sense, the majority party in America has become anti-democratic. It is trying to find ways to make it harder for Americans to vote.
They have a bond together. This is a family that you guys are destroying.
Can override the will of the people and choose their own electors. It's trying to find ways in which they can subvert the will of the people. The whole idea behind this
Look at
Republican
Cadence.
movement is that Trump was right. The election of 2020 was a lie. And we have to now reform or change the American system.
This is the oldest of the 4 young ones. Because I got a book of Kayla too.
Is fundamentally anti-democratic.
Let's go all the way to her birth. Who else can do this?
Whose agenda it is to somehow
Who else could do this? Who else can show you their whole birth, their whole life?
people vote.
There, me. Who else? Skipping through these years. Who else can show you this?
In the 50s.
Who else? Who else was there?
I think it's
Presents well. My daughter loves me. Shame on you demonic devils for sitting up there trying to lie.
increasingly hostile, polarized environment. Look, who knows where this goes, but if the Republican Party continues on the path it's going down, this is looking more like a kind of civil war. I don't mean literally, but if the politics war and the kind of violent struggle
Okay.
than any kind of normal political process.
Let's talk about
These people know I take good care of my children. And play stupid just to hurt me because I don't want them. I don't want nothing they offer. They won't even go pay their child support.
Well, I think it's just a reminder.
This is Cadence, the light-skinned one in Khalid.
It's a reminder that
Look at my babies. These aren't even the twins. This is Cadence when she was little in Khalid. And somebody sitting up there happy and proud and think they did something. Meanwhile, his kids being snatched up. Where did he go?
The body gives out. So, the COVID drugs were good.
Where did that kid end up?
She's got a massive heart attack. And
They can track people down. Well, come on now, solve this mystery.
life is fragile.
Why is they sitting up there saying that a damn good mother is a bad mother, is sleeping outside? I see her with her kids every day taking her to school. I'm looking.
We're thinking about all the things we could change in the external world.
I see her celebrating them,
How would we, handle this?
taking them out to eat, taking them to the park,
We don't spend enough time
being
thinking
there
about
for her children.
What do we need internally to deal with crises like
So,
this? What
these
kind
was
of
the three.
resources
Let's
do
look
we
at
have
Kayla.
to
Let's
spend
just have a look. Let's look at Kayla.
to get through a crisis like this?
Let's look at Kayla.
8,000 miles away.
And you know, this was before they started with the phones, but I still was able to get some baby pictures of her, do a Google book for her. And this is before they started the smartphones. This girl's finna be 18 in 3 weeks. Look at Kayla. Look at. I don't see nobody else. I don't see nobody else was there. I don't see nobody else was providing and taking care of her. I don't see it.
That was the last time
I see me and my babies. I don't see nobody else.
Obviously, it was restored, not alive. It was the moment of the last great moment of happiness we had today.
Free. We're thinking about you.
See?
We love you here. You know how much we love you.
Look.
You know how much I
Look
love
at
you.
Kayla all in the background. This is my girl.
Sharing your thoughts.
Look at these school pictures of her. Like every school year, she gets school pictures.
Thank you.
Not a miss 1 year. Never missed 1 year.
News here in the States. And when you talk about seeing the
Look at my babies. This is
He's here to discuss what's happening with the jury. Ben, thank you. I appreciate you joining us. Good to see you.
Let me find that Google book. This is Kayla when she was little. I did that. I went with my stepsister Kiva, picked this outfit out, paid for it. This is Kayla when she was a first grader, kindergartner. Who else does? Who else has these?
And in Florida, when you say the strategy.
This is Kayla as a yap mouth teenager, getting on my nerves, but that's my child.
Explain now, please.
This is Kayla doing her work, doing her homework, caring about her education.
In a very sort of mean-spirited way, and David Axelrod was discussing Republicans are
This is Kayla having an attitude, you know. She gets that sometimes, I understand. And this is her not having an attitude and being happy.
And bills like this that have the intent of stopping people who may not like Republicans from voting.
This is her doing her artwork. I love all of my children. I couldn't even pick a favorite.
Will also provide the real get-out-the-vote motivation.
Look at her. Look at how beautiful my children are.
In a state like Florida, Republicans have traditionally dominated absentee vote. Not so much in 2020.
Just bored, wanted to explore.
Historically, they have. And so this is an action in Florida may actually end up hurting Republicans. In Florida, overall, it was a system that was not.
And people get in teenagers' heads.
Very well. Trump won, Republicans picked up 2 congressional seats, 5 state legislative seats, despite a major Democratic initiative to take.
They always talk about Kayla. Kayla has always been petite. She was 3 pounds when I had her.
Yeah, it's true. I think it looks like they're overcorrecting, and their overcorrection is going to hurt themselves. They're going to hurt themselves. What about this crazy audit? I want to talk about the one that's happening
Here it
in
is.
Arizona's
See?
Maricopa County.
I ordered her a book for her birthday. All these pictures should have been in her book. Her whole life, so she can remember the mother that I am.
This conspiracy theory that ballots were flown in from someplace in Asia. And then it's crazy. It's nuts.
Well, it's a little bit off the rails. I think that's a fair statement. Look, the notion of the audit, in a sense, had some.
Look at beautiful Kayla. Beautiful, beautiful, perfect smile, beautiful girl.
30% of the electorate, 70% of Republicans not believing the results of the election.
I made her show me the book I made for her. Because I really did try to pick good memories.
For being a responsible, bipartisan, nonpartisan, transparent vote. They could have tested the theories
that Trump was putting out with the election.
Wait, why would they disrupt my life like this and then sit up there and try to chastise me?
Could have been a reasonable basis for election reforms. Instead, Arizona seems
Like there's something wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. Y'all need to go find these criminals. Beautiful. Look at her. Beautiful.
Ben Ginsberg, I'll have you back, we need to talk more, but thank you so much, we're gonna leave it at that.
Thanks, Don. And by the way, for all this